This video is to show how to do mission planning in Q Ground Control. So first we're going to come over to the mission planning window. I'm on a PC, but this should work almost exactly the same on a HereLink. So the first thing we want to do is clear the vehicle mission. So if there's a mission on here, you'll be able to hit clear right here. Once that is cleared, we can start a new mission. So to do a simple mission, we're going to go to blank. And then you have to set your takeoff point, which is just your first waypoint. Set it wherever you'd like, and then select waypoint. And then you can set these anywhere you wish. And on each one, you can change settings for altitude, how long you want it to hold there, how fast you want it to be going at that point. And you can change them further by selecting waypoint and changing to something like a spline waypoint, which allows the drone to come in on tangent so that it has a nice smooth entry and exit to that point. Creates nice video and collecting data so that you're not coming to that point and then turning and then moving to the next point. Has a nice smooth entry and exit. You can also change these to, you can have the drone land at these points, or at a certain point have it return to launch. You can have it change altitude. You can have it just sit at a point for a certain amount of time. You can change the flight mode, change the speed. You can set, if you have a payload, you can set servo values for whatever your payload is doing. So you could have the, if it was on a gimbal, a camera on a gimbal, you can have it look at a specific location. You can have it snap photos. And then some of the other modes we have. So we're going to clear this. We're going to do a survey. We're going to erase this plan that I have created. So first we're going to set our takeoff location. We're done with that. And I'm going to make, so we have circular or basic. I'm going to do a basic, which makes a rectangle. You set it to the area you want to survey. This is mainly used for camera payloads where you're taking photos. Make that a little bigger to get some more runs in here. And these plus points, you can add more vertices so you can play with. Okay, so we're going to finish that polygon. Then we have these choices over here. So you can have a custom camera on here if you know your sensor size and the lens that you're using. One of the ones we commonly use is the Sony Alpha 6000 with a 16mm lens. And it will set the overlap for you on the front and sides. And then you can set your altitude that you want to be flying at. You can change the angle that you want the drone to fly. These white lines indicate where the drone will actually fly. The green area is the area that will be surveyed in the photos. Under options, you can choose whether or not you want images in the turnarounds. So these white points that come past the green. So you'll get a little bit more data, make sure that you don't lose anything. One of the other modes we have, I'm going to erase this. We also have, corridor scan. So this is just like a survey, except that it's for doing corridors. So you have your takeoff point that you set. We're done adjusting that. And then I use trace for this. So you select the starting point of your corridor, and then wherever you want the drone to fly. The corridor sends the drone out and then back. It also has a turnaround distance, just like the survey. We're done tracing. We're done with the polyline. And then we can choose the camera again, like the Sony Alpha 6000. Go back to grid, sets the overlaps for you. You can set the height that it's flying at. You can set the width that you want the corridor to be. So we could set this to 100 meters. And it will do out and back to capture the entire corridor. And just like in the survey, you can do images and turnaround. One more thing to note is once you're done creating a mission, An upload mission box will appear up here on the top right if you're connected to your drone, and you'll need to click that until it says sync done. And then your mission will be uploaded to your drone and ready to fly. And that is a brief overview of doing missions in Q Ground Control.